Hi, it's Maggie Davis, aka Mini Minx on YouTube and the Captain. I just wanted to share with you this Handmade Vintage Junk Journal with organza tie closure and a very small, what is it, there's the key hang me up. It's a very small metal, silver metal bead, key charm with a little bead attached on there. I've just used a parrot clasp and clipped it on. This is for sale on my Etsy, MinxCreationsUK. It's already up for sale, but I thought I would do a video on just showing you what you get for it if you buy it. The size is 8 inches by 5.5. That's roughly 20 centimetres by 12.5 centimetres. There's around 78 pages in it, so that equals 156 sides. So it's kind of based on, well, there's some like sort of, is it decoupage? It's not decoupage, patchwork paper on here. TsunamiRoseDesigns was where some of the papers came from, so to give that patchwork effect. So I've actually put a die on the front up there, like a die with the pink, and stuck that on. Happy times under the little girl. I've put this die cut on, stamped some hearts, and I've done some butterflies stamped on the back as well. Butterflies there, I said hearts. So butterflies on the front, butterflies on the back. And it will stand, it's about an A5 in size, I would say. So your A4, halved in 2, that's the size of that roughly. And I've put a little organza bit of twine on it, ribbon, and I've just clipped this in to hold it in place. But you don't need to use that on it. Let's see if I can get it off. Now that I'm on camera, it won't want to come off. Yeah, that's typical when you're videoing. So it's a very, very, very small, see it there? And a little bead on it, and it's a parrot clasp there that you can clip on. You could use it on there or somewhere else in the journal. So we'll go on quickly and show this little bit of organza ribbon there. Organza can be a bit funny on your hands, I think, when you're trying to tie it. So that's the front. Cute little girl, it says happy times, and that's the back. Okay, and there's one signature in it, so we'll go on with showing it. So that page as well is from TsunamiRose. It's a kid-on stitch round the edge. It's actually on the paper. It's not on. It's thick here, thick, but it's not been done by my sewing machine. It's just an illusion that it's been stitched round it. And I've stamped these on, these flower bulbs that you could colour in. Then on this side we've got this that you could journal in and write something up. And I've just a die cut, I've just stuck that on. So we've got a big stamp of flower leaves there, and just bits of that patchwork here and there. So I've used the brad here, and it's the word love, and that flips like that. And you could write something on the back of that because it's white, but it's just to give a wee bit something different on it. So some papers here, there's a little butterfly down here, and I've used glimmer mist on that one, on that page, making it look like a sort of burnt orangey look. And I've made a pocket here, a side pocket, with some ephemera. I've put on a metal paper clip there just to hold it in place. So you get this ephemera, and I've inked the edges on them, and you get that. You could use that as a page marker in your journal anywhere in it, or you could journal on the back. It's entirely up to yourself. I thought it looked quite nicely and went with the colours. So that's I think this paper was coffee stained first, and then I put some glimmer mist on it. So remember this moment, and I've put these keys and a little heart, locked heart there, and I've stamped the image there. So that's a bit of the patchwork paper too, the glimmer mist page. That's a patchwork paper there from TsunamiRose, those pages. So you could journal in here. I've put a little die cut there on the bottom. A bit like a shape. So this one I've made a pocket here. I've just glued down the sides here along the bottom and stamped on a butterfly, and I've put a little bit of ephemera in there to show you it's a pocket. So we've got this mannequin that you could use in the journal. I've stamped a hat on that one, and it could be stuck somewhere else. So it's just to show you that it's creating a tuck spot. Okay, glimmer mist on there. And this paper I like, this was wrapping paper. It was thick sort of paper, thickish, and it was not wrapping paper, it was one of those papers that you put in your drawer, you know, as a liner. And I just loved it. I loved the colour, and I stuck with love on it because I thought it matched the pink in it. So it was lining paper. They come in rolls. So that's a bit of that. I've stuck on a little whirl on that. That's a bit of that patchwork paper. And I've got this. This is like for wrapping flowers or that, and I really like that. Polka dots. And it looks nice seeing the orange, the glimmer mist underneath that. It's like a burnt orange looking with a stamp on it. Made a little pocket here with just a little bit of ephemera. So I've just made a little notelet from a book, and then another notelet here, and I've put that on the front. You could colour that in, and it's a tuck spot down here. So I'm going to quickly get on that a bit faster. This is a bit of organza with flowers on it, which I thought was cute. A couple of bits of that paper. Patchwork paper again, so you could journal in here. This one I've put a little frame on it, an intricate frame, and you can slot something or just stick something in the middle there, a little picture if you wanted. Patchwork paper, and I've stuck a butterfly. I'm wondering, I don't know if that's one. There's ones that I did that I tried to make it look like 3D. It is this. So when it's glued, oh, I hope it doesn't, it'll come flying off. I'll just do that. It's supposed to make it look like it's a 3D like these. So I just glued the middle part. So just showing you that. Right, so we've got a little bit at the top here. What does it say? Light of my life. And I've made it in a tuck spot. A little flower on there and a little notebook. So we'll pop that under there to let you see that you could put something there if you want to. So lining paper here, and I've stamped the bulb with a flower, and we've got a little bit of, well, we've got a tag here. So what I've done on the tag, a little bit of twine on the top, some lace, pink lace there, a little flower and a button as a die cut. Buttons. I've been using buttons on, I've been making these from chipwood hearts. I've been making these wall hangings, and of course when it comes to the buttons, I've actually got to use like tweezers to, I don't like touching buttons. I've got a phobia of buttons, so at least I can laugh about it. I can look at them now. That's something. Right, so this is that glimmer mist paper again. So I've just squirted it, and that's the bulbs of a flower that I thought you could colour in. So I've stamped this one. I've made a pocket glued down here and up there, so a tuck spot here, and I like the fact that the intricate die, you could see behind it what the paper was. A little bit of the patchwork paper, and I've stamped this flower leaf, like it's not ivy, but it's a strawberry plant is what that's supposed to be, strawberry plant. So quite liked it. Right, this one is just a bit of patchwork, and you could write in there in journal. And then we've got a little side pocket here, so we've got, let's see, take that out, just a little bit of ephemera. You could glue that somewhere else. A little notebook here, it's blank on the inside, so for you to journal on. So I'm going to try and do this a bit more quicker, because I think I'm taking forever showing it. Oh, I do like that there. And that's green glimmer mist, just been squirted on that paper, just trying something different, And there too. And it's a tuck spot there for you. Oh, a big beautiful butterfly, Alright, so we've got centre of the signature. I haven't put anything on it, I've just cut it off with my crochet thread. It's been stitched in. A little tag with 2 holes at the top. I think they were done on my Cricut. And I've made like a flower shape with the button, and same on that one, different colour, but it's the same thing, 2 holes at the top. You could journal behind, stick pictures, you can move these bits of ephemera and tags differently in the journal, up to yourself. So I've made it glued down, pocket in there, you could put something in it. Might need to glue that one at the side there, it's come away a little bit, but I'll fix that, don't worry. Sometimes these things happen. There's a little page stuck to this here, so that page stuck to the little birdie that I put on there, little bird. Tuck spot here, I'm sure, yep, on that side, with love here up there in pink, which is nice. And then you've got this one down there, which is nice, stationers it said. So we've got some more ephemera in here. I've I'll leave these metal paper clips in because it holds them at place and stops them falling out. So you've got that bit of ephemera, this little bit of ephemera. So these colours match the glimmer mist, which were light burnt orange and that. You could glue that somewhere and make it into a tuck spot. That flower. Let's try and get this back in. Sometimes the ephemera wants to move about in it, and I've stamped on the back of that. So I made a little pocket up here again, glued down, and put something in there. You could put a letter, a note, and a stamped butterfly. And then this one with the brand up the top, it says love again, and you can whirl it round. And that is orange glimmer mist, making it look like a burnt orange with a strawberry leaf going up, leaves. There's a tuck spot here that I'll not bother showing it. You're getting a tag and a little notelet book. So the heart and keys there that I've put on that one, I thought that looked quite cute. Then a little intricate frame here. You could tuck a picture down there if it was small enough to fit, or just stick it on the front and show the edging. And then the mannequin's been stuck on top. Now this paper from TsunamiRoseDesigns, I think, Tsunami Rose. You can look her up on Etsy. If I remember, I'll put it underneath on my link and in my description on this. So as I say, this is a little birdie, just paper being put on there, ripped and put on. As I say, this is for sale on my Etsy, MinxCreationsUK, and I will list it underneath the link. So I made a little tuck spot on this one. I've stamped the leaves, and it's just a little label like that, but I thought it was quite nice. That, a little bit of that organza, it's like roses on it. Voile, maybe, voile on that. Right, we've got a couple of bits of ephemera here, we've got a tuck spot here, a pocket up here, an intricate die cut. Just popped that in so you could sort of see the heart. To sort of see the butterfly in there, that was the aim of that. This paper here, which I really love, look at that, against the burnt orange. You could write something there, write something there. Stamped on it, strawberry leaves there on that, or plant leaves, but I think it's strawberries. And then that tuck spot on there with the hat, with the butterfly, and that one. That beautiful paper here, patchwork paper is what it is. So there again, light of my life, and I've just made it in a tuck spot, and it's two leaves I've just fussy cut out of them, and you could stick them at the side of your page, glue part of it and make that a tuck spot, or at this side, really is up to yourself. But I'll pop them back in like that, just to let you see that that is a tuck spot there on it. Got a little bit of ephemera nearly at the end. So we've got another one of those, like what could be used as a page marker. I've inked round the edges on it, which I thought were cute. Some ephemera that I've inked the edges, that's coffee stain paper, making it look vintagey and old. And we'll just pop this on here, like that. Then this page, and then that's the no, it's not the inside, we're getting close to it though. That's it now. So we've stamped that, some of this on here, I've stamped that, and you can journal in here. And that's the back. So like I said, this is for sale. It's got quite a lot in it. It is, it's got a bit of weight in it, because some of the stuff is done in card and others in paper. So it's for sale on my Etsy, MinxCreationsUK. Comes with the organza wrap and this little key charm. Many thanks for watching. Bye!